Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled Jake or Fake. Lord will, you are edified. Exhibit A, Jake or Fake.
Black nigger, I'm a black nigger. रांची के स्ट्रीट से हाथों में बीट है, हेडफोन में बीट बजे, कागज में गीत लिखे. Black nigger, I'm a black nigger. What the fuck? Swag में भी आके कभी देख, I'm a black nigger.
Question, Jake or Fake? And if you can receive this in the spirit, you have a concept called the Israelite foreigner. All right? And this happened because of the curses, meaning Israelites looking like these other nations due to us committing spiritual fornication. Okay? Deuteronomy 28:15, but it shall come to pass, if you will not listen or hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh your power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come upon you and overtake you. Curses, meaning indignation of the Most High, meaning righteous anger. Verse 25, the Lord Yahweh shall cause you to be smitten before your enemies. You shall go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. And because we were moved into all the kingdoms of the earth, we have a concept called Israelite foreigners. Although they look like these other nations, they are Israelites based on the lineage of their fathers. Isaiah 11:10, and in that day, and we are living in that day at this time frame, there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek. Now, Gentiles in this case is referring to Israelites, right? And his rest shall be glorious. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse. The root of Jesse is talking about who? Yahweh Shah, which shall stand for an ensign or a sign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek. Gentiles again is referring to Israelite foreigners. And his rest shall be glorious. His rest is referring to this truth. Okay? Verse 11, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria. So you're going to have Israelites amongst the Assyrians. And from Egypt you will have Israelites amongst the Egyptians. And from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam. Now Elam, okay, is also known as so-called East Indians. Jake or Fake? And from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the 4 corners of the earth. Revelation 7:9. After this I, referring to John the Revelator, beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations, Israelites, and kindreds, Israelites, and people, Israelites, and tongues, Israelites, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. the scripture supports the concept of the Israelite foreigners. Okay? Hence, of all nations and kindreds and people, only Israelites will be saved and not these other nations. Remember, Matthew 1 and 21, the angel informed Joseph that Yahushua will save his people. All right? And because of the curses, we have what? The concept of the Israelite foreigners. And this is based on, all right, Israelite men sleeping with these heathen women. Okay? First Samuel 16 and verse 7. But the Lord Yahweh said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on his height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord Yahweh see not as man see. For man look on the outward appearance, but the Lord Yahweh look on the heart. Heart meaning what? The spirit. Again, Jacob fake. Lord will, you are edified. Shalom.